Hello everybody and welcome to the video notes for Unit 5, Day 10. Today we are learning about mode and range, and I'm still getting over my cough, so I do apologize if you hear some coughing in this video. Thank you for bearing with me. Today's video is dedicated to Max in 6C. Hi Max. Let's take a look at some of the terms that we've already learned. The mean of the set of numbers, that is like the average. Or you can think of it also as the balancing point, right? So if you put all the numbers on a ruler, where would the balancing point be? That's the mean. And we find the mean by adding up all the numbers and then dividing by how many numbers there were. The median, that's what we've learned this week. The median is the middle number. So it's the number that's exactly in the middle. If there's an even number of numbers, right, you have to take the average of the two middle numbers. The mode, this is something that's different, or something that's new today. The mode is the number of the set that occurs most frequently. Most frequently. So remember, something that happens very frequently, it happens a lot. So the number that you see most in the set, that number is the mode. The range of a set of the numbers is the distance between the minimum. The minimum is the lowest number, and the maximum, which is the highest number. So what is the distance or the difference between the minimum and the maximum numbers? Okay, let's put all this in action. Let's look at number 1. Use the set of numbers to answer the questions. We have a 2, a 6, a 17, a 3, and a 2. So the mean, what is the balancing point? What is the average of these set of numbers? Let's add them all up. 2 plus 6 plus 17 plus 3 plus 2. We're going to divide all of that by how many numbers there are. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. 2 plus 6 is 12. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 plus 17 is 25. 25 plus 3 is 28. 28 plus 2 is 30. So we're going to have 30 divided by 5, and this is going to be equal to 30 divided by 5 is 6. So 6 is the mean. Next, the median is the middle number. So let's list these numbers from least to greatest. We have a 2, and then a 2, and then a 3, and then a 6, and then 17 is the biggest. So the middle number is right here. So 3 is the median. The mode. Remember, the mode is the number that occurs most frequently. So we have 2 2s, 1 3, 1 6, and 1 17. So since we have 2 2s, that's more than anything else. 2 is the mode. The minimum is the number that is the lowest. So among all these, which one's furthest to the left? Which is the lowest? It's 2. So 2 is the minimum. The maximum is the number that is the greatest, or the number that's going to be furthest when we list them from least to greatest, which is 17. So 17 is the maximum. And the range is the distance between the minimum and the maximum. To find the distance, you can subtract the maximum from the minimum. So 17 minus 2. The distance between those two numbers is 15. So our range is 15. So that's how you find each of these terms from a set of numbers. You are now going to try number 2, doing what we just did here, over here. But notice there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. So since it's an even number of numbers, you're going to have to, for the median, figure out what is the average between the third number and the fourth number. All right, so pause and try these on your own. Now you are resuming the video to check your work. Let's see how we did. For the mean, let's add them up. 1 plus 13 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 6 divided by, how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. This is equal to 1 plus 13 is 14. 14 plus 6 is 20. 20 plus 4 is 24. 24 plus 2 is 26. 26 plus 6 is 32. So we have 32 divided by 6. 32 divided by 6 is not going to be an even number. For this, you can grab a calculator, which I'm going to do right now. (32) divided by 6 is this long number. Let's round it to the nearest tenth, so it's going to be 5.3. The median, let's list the numbers from least to greatest. 1, 2, 4, 6, 6, 13. Okay. So the median in this case would be right in between 4 and 6. So we have to, you can think to yourself, what is the average between 4 and 6? Or what number is exactly in between 4 and 6? So one way you could figure it out is you can do 4 plus 6 divided by 2. Right, that's 10 divided by 2, which is 5. So 5 is the median. Or sometimes you can just look at it and you know, okay, between 4 and 6, the number that's going to be right in the middle is 5. The mode is the number that occurs the most. So we have one of every number except for 6. There are 2 6s, so 6 occurs the most. The minimum is the lowest number, which is 1. The maximum is the highest number, which is 13. And the range is the distance between the minimum and the maximum. So 13 minus 1 is going to be 12. If you got all of these on your own, 5 gold stars for you. And now let's try something a little harder. For number 3, Mr. Yun asks 5 students how many pets do they have, and plot their responses on the data dot plot below. Okay. So there's a 1, 2 people said 2, 1 person said that they have 4 pets, and 1 person that said that they have 6 pets. So to find the mean, we have 1 person that said 1, so we have a 1, plus we have 2 people that said 2 pets. So we have a 2 and then another 2, because there was 2 2s here, right? 2 dots at 2. None at 3. 1 person said that they have 4 pets, so we put 1 4. No one said 5, and 1 person said that they have 6 pets. So we got to add all those up. Divide by how many numbers there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 4 is 9, 9 plus 6 is 15, so we have 15 divided by 5, which is 3. So the mean number, or the average number of pets, there's 3 pets, right? The balance point, if these were all put on a ruler, would be right at 3. The median, you can see they're already in order up here, right? So we have a 1, 2, 2, 4, and a 6 is the middle number, which in this case is right there, which is a 2. The mode is the number that happens the most. Well, there are 2 dots at 2, and there's only 1 dot everywhere else, so 2 happens the most frequently. The minimum is the lowest one, which is 1. The maximum is the highest one, which is 6. And the range between 1 and 6, how many are there? There's 5, right? Because 6 minus 1 equals 5. Okay, this number 4, I'm now going to have you do this all on your own. When you are done, you can raise your hand, I will check your work, and then you can get your ticket. So finish number 4 on your own, and with that,
Thank you so much about playing my game.